cancer seems to happen to anybody at any point of their life. So can you tell us what are the major types of cancer which is prevalent in India?
So there's one thing that cancer can occur at any age, like for birth to like 90 years, death the 100 years also. There is like anyone can develop cancer basically. For example, but there is a pattern of occurrence of the cancer is different in between different age groups. Like in pediatric, that means to say like in first initial years of life, we see more of a like lymphomas, that is the one of the blood cell, and blood cancer, what generally say like white blood cell cancer. These are common in the initial part of the life, and the bone cancer is more common when we see around 10 years 12 years of age, and that they have that bimodal distribution, like we see in young patient and we see in old patients also. Coming to middle age group 30 to 50 years, we see most of the breast cancer, cervical cancer, all these. And when we come to old age, we see like prostate cancer in male, lung cancer we see, because these are because of accumulated whatever the habitual things and mutational summation which will cause the conversion to cancer. So, and coming to most common types of cancer in India, particularly recent, in female, cervical cancer is the most common type in India. Cervical, otherwise called uterine cancer, what we say uterus, no, that whatever bag where we womb is there, so that cancer is very much common. That is because of our this is common in underdeveloped and developing nations, because lack of hygiene, that will cause increased exposure to HPV virus, and increase multiple sexual partners. And virus is ubiquitous in nature, it is everywhere. Every woman has a chance of getting HPV virus infection, and in turn to cervical. So this is the most common cancer. Coming next is the breast cancer. Why breast cancer? Because this is the most affects cancer of a woman who are in urban population. We see this more, so especially developed nations. Number one most common is breast cancer. In India, in like urban population like Bangalore or Delhi or Mumbai, we see most common is breast cancer rather than cervical cancer, because of change in the lifestyle, wherein because hygiene is more and more aware of the cervical cancer, all those things. Breast cancer develops when the habits are like lifestyle modifications are not up to date. The patient has obesity, late marriage, not breastfeeding, and less number of children. These are the causes for breast cancer, which is most common. Next, other than this, when males, prostate cancer and oral cancer come in the first stage, then later comes the colonic cancer and lung cancer.